Welcome back, everyone. Today we are diving into a surprisingly simple and incredible beneficial process of making liquid fertilizer. From readily resources we have growing right around us. Our number one priority on this channel is for us to save as much as we can as we grow as much as we can. Today I am going to show you how we do not have to rely on expensive store-bought solutions. So I am going to show you how we can harness the power of nature's bounty to create a nutrient-rich elixir that will supercharge our plants. This DIY liquid fertilizer is not only eco-friendly, it reduces waste and promotes sustainability. It is also a fantastic way to provide your plants with readily absorbed natural boost. So let's get started as we unlock the secret of this new homemade liquid fertilizer. Can you all see down in here? This was supposed to be my DIY pesticide, but today I am going to turn it into my liquid fertilizer. I'm adding all of these greens that I found in the yard. These are Spanish needles and a few pieces of callaloo, and these are some wild dandelions. Putting everything in there. This mint plant is getting a little bit wild, so I'm going to be trimming it, and I am going to be using everything that I got from it in my liquid fertilizer. So this is what it's looking like right now. It needs some more greens in there. I have some tuna back here. Hi. They're a little bit spiky, but I'm going to get some of this to drop in that fertilizer. I might probably have to come and cut them off. Oh, these should be enough. All right, let me put these down first. All right, we're coming back in 7 days to see what this new liquid fertilizer will look like and smell like. I know it's not going to have a pleasant smell. So this is how I'm going to be fertilizing my plants going forward. I am going to stop using my kitchen scraps to put in my super juice. Instead, I'm going to be using it in my compost to make nutrient-rich soil. So whatever you have around your yard, whatever leaves, the leaves at all that you can find in your yard, the papaya leaves, the banana leaves, leaves from the periwinkle, anything you can find. I have a lot of mint cuttings in here, and I'm going back to grab some more to put down in here. I'm going to cram this thing with a whole lot of nutrient-rich leaves that I have lying around my yard. So, see you in 7 days. So family, I said I was coming back in 7 days, but it has been 8 days since I started this liquid fertilizer. So I am here checking on it now. And honestly, it does not have a very stinky smell as I would expect. It's just looking very green and potent. So let me turn my pipe on now to see if I can get some to water these tomatoes that I have been growing for some time, but they're growing rather slow. These were the tomato seedlings I had. Let me turn the pipe off for a minute. So these were the tomato seedlings I started by just squishing out the tomato, and I took a very long time to transplant the seedlings, so maybe this is why they are looking so tiny. But today I am going to be using some of this new liquid fertilizer on them and come back in a few days to see if there is going to be any changes in their status. So let me get some of this out now. And I'm also going to be using some of the fertilizer on other plants in the garden, so we all can keep an update on their growth. I need to cover this. All right. Woo! Now that this thing is coming out, oh, I'm starting to smell something. Oh, I'm smelling something. I think I should switch this around, you know. Let's switch this around. Yeah, I think this is better. So let me get some of this now. Oh, stinky smelling thing. And I'm going to water the seedlings with it. And I'm not diluting it. Not diluting it at all. I want to see how they're going to react to the strength of this thing first. And I might dilute it to use it on some other plants. And even with the tuna in it, it doesn't even look slimy or anything. Don't know if y'all can see the flies coming around already. Yeah, but they must have smelled something good. All right, so let me get this covered. So as I said, family, going forward, I will only be using just the greens that I have available to make my liquid fertilizer instead of using my kitchen scraps. I am going to be using the kitchen scraps to make my... Ooh, the flies are like flying on me, people. I'm going to be using my kitchen scraps to make my black gold, which is my compost. Furthermore, the dandelions that I added in here, they have vitamins A, C, and K, as well as vitamin E, folate, and B vitamins. And the Spanish needle is said to have a lot of anti-inflammatory and antimicrobial properties that can help to boost our immune system. Now the mint has vitamin A, which is important for the eye. It also has vitamin C, which is an antioxidant that supports the immune system, people. So imagine everything that is in all of these leaves that we are going to be adding to our plants. Aren't our plants going to be healthier? And when we eat them, aren't we going to be healthier as well? Now, the tuna that we added is said to have vitamin D, which is crucial for bone health and immune function. It also has vitamin B, rich in B12 and B6, which plays a role in brain development and immune function. So family, as I said, if we take all of these leaves and add them in a container and let them sit there for a few days, weeks, or months, you know, to ferment, we can even add some spinach, as I was saying the last time, and I did add some callaloo too. And if we take all of this to feed our plants, what more do we want, family? What more do we want? So as I said, going forward, this is how I'm going to be fertilizing my plants, and I'm only going to be using my kitchen scraps to make black gold. Look at this, people. I have a whole lot of mint growing back here, plus the plant that I have way up yonder up there, and I want to move that one. I also have a lot growing back here, and all these is propagation from the original one that I have. I didn't even realize that I have seriously growing on the fence, or else I could have put some in the fertilizer as well. But going forward, whatever greens I can find, that is what I am going to be adding in my liquid fertilizer. And I can even add periwinkle. Any leafy greens that you're growing can be added, I'm telling you, and we save our kitchen scraps for our compost. And you can even add some of the greens in your compost as well. But for me personally, going forward, I am going to be working smarter, not harder, because soil is getting very, very expensive, and I really need to reduce the amount of money that I'm spending on soil. It looks like I might have to dilute this portion, you know, because it is going to be attracting too much flies, especially in the main area of my garden. I don't want all of these flies up there. No, I don't. So if this is your first time here, I am the Glades Garden Girl over here in Zone 10A, Florida. My number one priority on this channel is for us to save as much as we can, as we grow as much as we can. I also love to salvage and repurpose things. So if you are enjoying this type of content, please go ahead and share it with someone so they too can learn how to salvage, repurpose, and grow a thriving garden no matter where they are in the world. Thanks again for watching. And I will see you soon in another video. My cooks are getting so big.